Step number 5 is having a signature talk. And that is so important when you're getting going. Having that one talk that you can do again and again and again, in our case, that enrolls people to want to work with you. But having that talk that's really well polished, that if I called you, Elaine, tomorrow and said, hey, I need you to come and speak, can you? You'll go, yes. Why? Because you have that signature talk. And that is an essential part, because there's nothing worse than inconsistent content. There's nothing worse than you showing up going, oh, well, I know you asked me to talk about this, but actually I'm going to talk about this as a promoter, as a booker. No, don't do that. You're better off spending your time for whatever X amount of month doing one talk, getting that so smooth, and then expanding that out, than always creating new talks. There are great structures for that. There's solid structures that you can utilize. But that's why signature talk is so important. That's why people can ring me now and go, Elliot, lost a speaker, you're around tomorrow. Yes, I can do it. Obviously, I like the planned ones too, but I always have those go-to talks I can just fall back on. Boom, signature talk. Now, the difference between a signature talk and a keynote is a signature talk is designed to enroll people to buy from you. The whole structure, the whole flow is designed for people at the end to get up and buy from you. Versus a keynote, which tends to be 3 key points you want to get across, some really cool stories, and then a climactic ending. I mean, okay, you can use keynote to sell a book, but normally you wouldn't sell using a keynote. That's the difference between a signature talk and a keynote. But step number 5, which is why it's halfway through the steps, is having a signature talk. Because once you know your big why, you're working on your confidence, you've got solid stories to integrate, you know your brand message, that then now starts to become your signature talk. Then there's elements you add to it, but that is an essential part of it. And that's why signature talk is so important.